Hello everyone, I am Adarsh, student in KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science, studying BCOM second year A section. Today we are all going to see about one interesting topic in company law subject, that is corporate veil and when it's lifted. Before we enter into the corporate veil, we are all known what is separate entity. In point of business is separated from owner. They followed separate accounts for business and separate account for owners. It's known as separate entity. Okay, we come into our topic corporate veil. The term veil means screen. For example, in morning time, when we sleeping, the sunshade came into our bed through windows. What we can do, we cover the windows by using the screen, right? Likewise, here the veil is doing to find the frauds of owners or persons or managing officials of a corporates, that is companies. Okay, now we see what are the exceptions when the corporate veil is lifted. General exemptions. Under general exemptions, first one is protection of revenue. It will be discussed in one case law, that is Dinsha Manakji Patit. It occurred in 1926. Dinsha meet lawyer to get advice for escape from pay tax, and lawyer said, you started 4 private companies in which you invest income which shall be credited to the company's account, and later it will be given to you as a loan. In this way you can reduce the tax liability. Later it will be challenged in the court of law that this company was just made to evade the taxes. That time the corporate veil is lifted. The second one is prevention of fraud or improper conduct. It will be discussed in the case of Johns vs. LIPMAN 1962. Mr. LIPMAN owned a land and agreed to sell it to Mr. Johns. After that he know one information, one company will came near to the land that will be increase the land value. At that time he started one company. He is a owner and director of a company and sell the land to the company, because the company is a separate legal entity. Mr. John filed the case in court, and the court judged the corporate veil is lifted to a LIPMAN, and Johns get the land. Next one is determination of character of company, whether it is an enemy. We will be discussed in this case study Daimler Co. Limited versus Continental Tire and Rubber Co. Limited 1916. Continental Tire and Rubber Company was incorporated in England, but all the shareholders except one and all directors were residents of Germany. Continental Tire and Rubber Company supplied tires to Daimler Company Limited. During First World War, Germany was rebelled for England, and Daimler was concerned that making payments to Continental Tire and Rubber Company might break a common law offense of trading with enemy. The House of Lords said that Continental Tire Company was incorporated in England. Its effective control was hands of Germans, and therefore the company has acquired a enemy character. At the time the corporate veil is lifted. Next exemption is where a company is a sham. Sham is nothing but cheating. It will be discussed in Guilford Motors Co. Limited vs. On case law. Mr. On is appointed as MD in Guilford Motors. At the time of appointment is signed. After he leaving this company, he does not attract the customer on his side. Later he lived in this company and started his own company and said that Guilford Motors spare parts is available at cheaper cost, and he attract the customer on his side, and he is going to beyond of the company, and he put his family members as manager, managing director, etc. Mr. Guilford filed case against On. At this time the court ordered to lift corporate veil to end On's companies. Okay, we move on to a statutory exemptions. Under this, first one is number of members below statutory. Section 45. We all are very well known. In private company, minimum 2 members, and in public company, minimum 7 members to run a company. The company can't follow the procedures, the corporate veil is lifted. Next one is misdescription of company name. If a person not mentioned his name and registered address of a company when he signed any contract, at the time the corporate veil will be lifted. Okay, I hope you are all understand the corporate veil concept. Thank you for being patient and listening my video. Have a nice day.